Namaste. Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunataya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devakinandanaya Cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Tatakeya Lavadeno Hari Hari Girasasaha Hasasa Hasahayas Janasita Naptena Damana Bhuvi Vibhuna Madanaptena tas Vibhuna Madanenapta Ata Asi Asina Asina Jayaha Saha Sasaragiri Hariha No Devalaya Ketata Bharamakudashakena Sharadhi Kuhakenaha Charudhivana Palokya Vaidehi Mahita Hrita Tahrita himahi devyaikyalopanavadhirucha hanakeha kudhirasha nakeshada kurmarabhaha. We finished with the 22nd shloka. Bharama kudashakena asharadhi ashara adhi kuhakena ha charudhi vanapa alokya Vaidehi Mahita Hrita. So Vaidehi Sita was taken away by Ravana. So Ravanena Apahrita Sita iti atroktam. So Kidrishi Sita Lakshmyaha Sadrisha Bharama and Mahita, she was Pujita, Sarvaihi Pujita, she was worshipped by everybody. Vanadevata Bhihi Alokya, Vanapalokya, Charudhi Vanapalokya. She was worshipped, or she was only protected and seen, noticed only by the intelligent for Vanadevataha, because others were absent. And then Ravana came there. She was also Vaidehi. She was the daughter of Videha Raja. Ravanaha Kudashakena Ravanena. How was he? Kudashakena Kutsita Avasthayam Asita Saha Yataha Vinashakale Viparita Buddhi. So since his Vinashakalam, it indicated that his destruction was very soon. So he was reduced to such a state that he changed his form and came and took Sita and all that. So his buddhi was not working properly. He was also a Rakshasa. Ashara, because of that, Adhi, his intelligence was not there, and Kuhaka, he used Maya. He came in a deceitful form and he took away Sita. In the Pratilomam, we saw that Indra was helped by a Brahmana called Pravara, and he fought with Pradyumna, and Pradyumna fell unconscious. So Indraha Ta Hritahi Mahideva. Mahideva atra Mahideva is Bhusura or Brahmana. So here it refers to Pravara Namna Brahmanena Saha Sahasakyam Akhrotiti Uktam. So Mahideva Aikya Alopa Anavadhi Rucha. So Indra, who got back his old intelligence and his old tejas as was before, because Pravara came and joined the battle and he said, I will fight for you. So usually when you have someone as a support, you will get back your usual luster, right? So that is what happened to Indra right now. And then because he was the Swargapatihi Saha, Tasmat, those who were all running away from Krishna, he tried to protect them. He was the protector of those people who were Anakeha ku dhira ashana Nakesha. That is what I was looking for. Nakeshat. So he was the Nakesha, and Adaba Kumara Bhaha. He removed the light from Kumara, who is Pradyumna. Now he wanted to protect Devas. Because of that, now he attacked Pradyumna. Pradyumna was continuously, furiously attacking all the Devas. So Indra, with the help of Pravara, he attacked Pradyumna and removed his Tejas. Kumara Bhaha, Ada Kumara Bhaha, the Kumara who did not have any Kshanti, who did not have any patience, he snatched that light from Pradyumna. In other words, he made him unconscious. Moham Upagataha. Now, in the 23rd shloka, Harito yadabho Rama viyoge naghava yujaha. Harito yadabho Rama viyoge naghava yujaha. Tamrumamahito peta modo sarajuramayaha. Tamrumamahito peta modo sarajuramayaha. The reverse. Yomaraju rasadomo tapeto himamarutam joyuva ghanageyo vimara bhodayatoriha. Yomaraju rasadomo tapeto himamarutam joyuva ghanageyo vimara bhodayatoriha. You can put your hand down because I will address all questions at the end. Okay. So, the chandas here is again Anushtup only. So, Harito yadabho Rama viyogena anaghavajujaha tam rumamahitaha apeta amoda asarajuhu ama yaha. Now, let's do the padacheda here. Harito yadabha Rama viyoge anagha vayujaha tam rumamahitaha apeta amodaha asara juhu ama yaha. The anvaya here is, there are two sentences. So the first sentence is haritoyadabhaha, that talks about Rama. Rama viyoge anagha vayujaha abhut or jataha. The second half, yaha asara juhu apetamodaha saha rumamahitaha tam ama. The second part, which has prathama vibhakti, refers to Sugriva. So the context is, since Rama was separated from Sita, he after that he had a meeting with Hanuman, and Sugriva attained Rama. So which means there was a sakhyam between the two of them through Hanuman. Haritoya dabhaha. Haritoya dabhaha refers to Rama here. So Rama, whose lustre was like that of a megha. Toyam dadati iti toyadaha meghaha. Hari manohari. Hari cha ayam toyadaha, hari toyadaha. One who, so first let's, it is a beautiful rain cloud. So that's the first thing, attractive rain cloud. Tasya bhaha iva bhaha yasya saha. So one who has a lustre which is similar to that of a beautiful, attractive rain cloud. So bhaha prakashaha. So Ramasya prakashastu atra megha iva tasya prakashaha asit iti. So meghasya prakashaha yatha bhavati tata Ramasyapi prakashaha asit. So Rama's lustre or kanti was as beautiful as that of a fresh, attractive rain cloud. Rain clouds are dark in color and Rama is also dark in form. Then Rama viyoge, here Rama is in Strilinga. So Ramayaha viyoge. So a separation from Rama, who is Sita here. So Ramayaha viyogaha. Panchami vibhakti atra. So beings, when he was separated from Sita, Rama viyoge sati, when he was separated from Sita, anagha vayujaha jataha. He became a person who was with the Hanuman. Literal meaning is that, which means he met Vayuputraha. He met Vayuputraha, who was faultless. So anaghaha na vidyate agham yasya saha anaghaha, which is Hanuman here, one who does not have any papam or one who does not have any dosha in him. So we'll see references in Ramayana. So one who has no fault in him at all. So na vidyate agham yasya anaghaha vayoho jayate iti vayujaha vayuputraha Hanuman. So anaghaha cha asau vayuputraha anagha vayuputraha. So we could have just made that, but then it actually goes to Rama here. So that is why we have to do a bahubrihi samasa. So anaghaha vayujaha yasya saha, one who has, this one refers to Rama here. Okay, so Rama who has Hanuman, the son of Vayu, who is faultless. So this is a padam which refers to Rama. When he was separated from Sita, Rama viyoge sati anagha vayujaha abhut. So Rama, who had the lustre of a rain cloud, who was looking as attractive and who had the kanti of a rain cloud, when Sita was separated from him, when he did not have Sita with him, he met Hanuman. That's the idea here. Okay. So Sita Visleshanantaram Hanumata Sangataha Jataha iti Vyakhyayam Vartate. So the Vyakya says this. The second sentence. Now Sugriva reached Rama. Sugriva wanted something from Rama, so he reached Rama, because the next two shlokas would be about Valivadha. Yaha Sugrivaha Asara Juhu. Now this word, there is a difference in many of the texts here. It would have been given as Asaragnaha. Please change it to Asara Juhu, because you cannot have Asaragnya Rama. Sorry, Asaragnya Rama. The Padacheda, as we saw, if you see in the beginning, Asaragnaha Ama, if it was the case, then what would the problem be is, this is an A here. And when you have A here, and then there is a Visarga, according to Visarga Sandhi, this becomes an issue here. What happens? You'll have to have Asaragnya Ama. Balaha agacchati. How do you do that? Bala agacchati. Right? Visarga lopaha bhavati. Visargasya lopaha bhavati. You remember your Visarga Sandhi. Then if there is a before the Visarga and there is an Akara, then this is how it should be. Correct? So since that would not fit here, there is another one particular manuscript and one particular edition of this book has the word Asara Juhu, and it also coincides with the Ekakshara Kosham, which says Juhu means Kirti or it means Yuddham. Okay, so that is why I have taken this reading. Asara Juhu na vidyete saraha. I forgot to change here. I was writing it all the way. With that, just a second, let me probably change that and then. So yaha Sugrivaha Asara Juhu na vidyete saraha balam Juhu kirtihi cha yasya saha. I again forgot to do this. That's fine. So Asara Juhu atrapi Juhu iti bhavitavyam. So I was thinking, why, a person of this caliber, an author of this caliber, would not make a simple mistake like this. We can't see Visargas can be there, cannot be there. We can put it in, we need not put it in. All that is fine for this Pratiloma Anuloma Kavyam. But so far, in the 22 shlokas that we have seen, he has never made a apparent mistake like this with Visarga Sandhi. So that is why this reading is definitely the correct reading. So Asara Juhu, Saraha Balam, Juhu is Kirti, one who does not have both of these. So Sugriva had lost his strength and his fame. Na vidyete Saraha Juhu yasya saha Asara Juhu. So one who does not have both strength and Kirti. Now, some things to be considered here. So he did not have strength or he did not have fame. Seems a little, it doesn't seem to fit, but think of it from a perspective angle here. When compared to Vali, his strength was not there at all. It was as if he did not have any strength. So he was weak when from Vali's perspective, and from the people's perspective also. Vali seemed more powerful than Sugriva, even though Sugriva also was extremely powerful, yet Vali was a bit more powerful. A reference to his power is made by Hanuman in Sundarakandam, where when he is trying to console Sita, he says, this can be before not consoling Sita. As soon as he crosses the ocean and he lands at the shores of Lanka, he says, there are only 3 or 4 people who can cross this ocean and come here. In that, I think he includes Sugriva also in that list of people. I'm not sure, but anyway, so he has a great strength, no doubt. And he is also famous, but he is overshadowed by Vali with respect to both strength and Kirti. Right now, he has been banished from the kingdom and he is away somewhere else. People thought he was very strong because he had killed Vali and he assumed the leadership, but then Vali came back and pushed him away. He went and stayed in Rishyamukha Parva. So now Juhu refers to Kirti here. So when compared to Vali, Sugriva's fame was a bit less and his balam was also lesser than Vali. So Asara Juhu Yaha Sugrivaha. Because he had lost both his strength and his fame, he was no longer the king. Right? So Durbalatvena Valitaha Parajayam Prapya. Valehe Parajayam Prapya. Athava Valinaha Parajayam Prapya. Vali Taha. You can take it as the 5th case, Tasal, right? So, Valinaha Parajayam Praptaha Sugrivaha Vigata Yashaha Abhut. So, being weak, he was conquered by Vali and he lost his yashas. This is given in the Vyakhyana. Because of that, now he did not have any happiness. Apeta amodaha. Apetaha amodaha santoshaha yasmat saha. From whom santosham had gone away. That is, he was without any joy. Despite that, he was Ruma Mahitaha. You can take it as in 2 ways. Ruma Mahitaha, even though he was Pujitaha by Ruma, I would say the other way around. He should be Ruma, even though he had lost his strength, lost his fame, lost his joy, yet he was still worshipped by Ruma, his wife. Ruma is Sagrivasya Bharya. So Ruma Mahitaha, Rumaya Mahitaha, Pujitaha, Tam Ramam Ama Prapa. So he went to Rama, or he attained Rama. Ama is in lit lakara. Amati amataha amanti. So the lit rupam is Ama amatuhu amuhu. Okay. Now we look at the reverse. The same works here also. See, if it was Yomaragnya Rasad, look at the Padachedam, then you will know. Then it would have been Yomaragno Sado Maha. That's how it should have been. You would have had Sasaju Shoruhu and then an O and then the Purva Rupam, all that would have happened, but that is not here. Instead, he has a Repa. So the Repa refers by reverse calculation, we have to do that. Ju is the correct one. These are the ways, some of the ways of correcting and fixing readings in shlokas. So, Yaha Amarajuhu Asado Maha Atapetaha Hima Marutam Jaha Yuva Ghanageyaha Vim Ara Abhodayataha Ariha Yomaraju Rasado Moptapeto Himamarutam Jo Yuva Ghanageyo Vimarabho Dayato Riha. Anvaya. Here also you have 2 shlokas, two sentences. Yaha Yuva Amarajuhu Saha Himamarutam Bim Ara. He went, he attained. Atapetaha Abhadayotaha Abha Udayataha Ariha Jaha Asadomaha Ghanageyaha babhuva. Now these are, you can make it into single sentence, but then since that ara is in the middle and there is a dvitiya vibhakti also, you have to make it into two separate sentences, which is only the best way to go about. All of the prathama vibhakti, most of it are in prathama vibhakti. There are only two words which are in dvitiya vibhakti, so which is himamarutam and vin. The rest are all adjectives of pradyumna right now. Let's go one by one. Who was Pradyumna? Yaha Yuva. The young person, Yuva, Pradyumna. Even though he was a Yuva. Amarajuhu. Amarajuhu na vidyate juhu yasya ajuhu. Again, I should have done ajuhu here. So in the beginning we saw that the ekakshara kosha has two meanings for the word ju. Juhu kirtyam sangare. In the Anuloma Padyam, we took up the meaning of kirti for juhu. Here we are taking the meaning of sangara or yuddham. So na vidyate juhu yuddham yasya ajuhu. One who could not fight with the devas. So amaraihi saha ajuhu. Devaihi saha ajuhu yuddha rahitaha. So one who has no yuddham, one who could not fight with the devas, because he had lost his consciousness as yet and he was falling down, right? So atra ju shabdaha sangaravachi. So sangaraha nama yuddham. So earlier it was kirti, now we are looking at the meaning of sangara. Now what did he do? Because he had lost consciousness in Swargam, he was falling down and he reached the sky. So that's the first sentence here. So yaha yuva amarajuhu, one who could not fight with the devas, he reached the sky which had a cool wind. Hima marutam vim apa ara. So hima marutam, himaha shitalaha marutaha vataha yasmin tat yasmin saha vihi. We are talking about akasha here. So akasha, vihi can mean pakshi also. Vihi is akasha. Many meanings are there for vi. So vim akasham. So vihi chakshushi vyomni pate paramatmani pakshini. Vihi chakshush I vyomni vyoma akasham. These are the meanings in which the word vi can occur. Pate, pataha, falling down. Paramatma can be vi. Pakshi, the most famous riddle. I don't know if you have attended the courses on riddle. I'm sure this shloka is there. I haven't seen that. Virata nagare ramye iti asti. Virata nagare ramye. Now what is this? This is a complete sentence. For us, suddenly it seems like Virata nagare ramye. So it seems like in the beautiful city of Virata. That is what we think that the apparent meaning is. But the sentence is complete with a kartrupadam and a kriyapadam. So you separate that Virata into Vihi Ata. Vihi, Pakshi, Ata, it roamed in Nagare, Ramye Nagare, in the beautiful city. So, if you know that vi has been used, vihi has been used in the sense of pakshi or bird in that riddle. Here it is used in the sense of akasha. Himamarutam akasham ara prapa. He attained the sky. That is, he fell down, lost his consciousness by fighting with Indra, and then he fell down to the sky which had a cool wind. So, ara prapa, is the dhatu, gati prapanayoho, richati is latlakara, ara aratuhu, aruhu is your litlakara. Now the second sentence here is, when he reached the sky and there were cool winds, he immediately regained his consciousness. So atapetaha, one who regained his consciousness. Praptaha, tapena itaha, tapetaha, one who had tapa, he was suffering. So that suffering was removed right now. na tapetaha atapetaha. One who had not attained tapa. In other words, he was relieved of his suffering. So what happened? Now since he was relieved of his suffering, his tejas came out again. Abhayaha udayaha abhodayaha. Abha, bhaha, bhasaha, or bhaha, ba, abha, all of these are kanti, tejas. So, abhayaha, udayaha, tasmat, abhodayataha. Because of the rise of his tejas, of his luster, of his prowess, ariha, he then started killing enemies. Arina hanti iti ariha. When he fought with all of them, he became victorious. Jaha. Jo jaye vijaye merau shabde jetari matsaraha. So these are all the matsare prayaha. So these are the meanings in which the word ekakshara jaha can be used. So juhu we saw, it means kirti and sangara, yuddham, whereas jaha is jayam or vijaya, again jaye vijaye, ever victorious. Meru mountain is also jaha. Jetari, jeta is a person who is a victor, so he was victorious. Jaha, his suffering was gone, he regained his tejas and he killed enemies. Ariha, jaha, he became victorious. He arranges the adjectives in a beautiful manner here. And then what happens? Asadomaha. Asada uma yasya saha. Uma nama kirtihi. This word has come before also. So uma kirtihi. Asada, anavasada, athava akhinna. One who has a fame which is unfading. That which does not even fade. That is not troubled at all by anything right now. So asada uma yasya saha, one who has a fame which does not fade at all, an eternal fame. So look at the arrangements of the padams. He was relieved of suffering. Then with the rise of tejas, he killed enemies, and then he was victorious. He had a fame which was unfading. Because of that, he became worthy of being praised by people. Gatum yogyaha geyaha, ghanaihi geyaha, ghana geyaha, praudaihi stutyaha. Another word, another way is ghanam yata syat tatha geyaha is also possible. That is, he was praised very heavily by people. He was praised a lot by people. He was worthy of being sung by the greats, in other words. So, the arrangement of the adjectives are very nice in this Pratiloma Shloka. Okay. Now, let's go on to the context of Kishkinda Kandam. We saw the adjective of Anagha for Hanuman. Very beautiful shlokas in Ramayana in this section in Kishkinda Kanda, the third sarga. In fact, the meeting of Rama and Hanuman itself is a very beautiful section there in second and third and fourth sarga of Kishkinda Kanda. Rama, as soon as Hanuman comes and he he would just continuously say all of those things, I am this person's minister, that, this, blah, blah, Rama. And then at the end, he also says, I'm continuously talking, why are you not even responding? Very typical of someone who is of that nature. Even in Sundarakandam, he reveals his nature of Kapihi. Chuchumba pucham iti. Illa varisya, there will be a lot of these litlakara prayogas, and there he would say, he jumped around. Let me check if I can figure out that shloka. Chuchumba pucham ityuktam. In Sundarakanda, it's in chapter 8, I remember. Aspotayamasa chuchumba pucham nananda chikrida jagau jagama stambaan arohat nipapata bhumo nidarshayan swam prakritim kapinam. He reveals his Kapi, the nature of a monkey, he first, because he thought Sita, he has seen Sita. The moment he saw Mandodari in Ravana's chambers, he thinks that, oh, I have seen Sita. And he becomes very happy. Aspotayamasa, he claps his hands. Chuchumba Pucham, he takes his tail and kisses his tail here. He Nananda, he rejoiced. Chikrida, he played. Jagav, he sang. Jagama, he roamed around. He climbed the pillars. Stambhan arohat. Papat nipapata bhumo, he fell down. Again he fell to the ground. So nidarshayan swam prakritim kapina. He displays his nature of a kapi. In Kishkinda Kanda also, he similarly he shows that he is unable to control his this thing. So he impatience, right? He is unable to control his impatience. So he keeps on saying, I'm constantly asking you, why are you not answering me at all? He is continuously asking him some question, something or the other, and then he would say, why are you not answering me? And then Rama says, after listening to that words, he says, Apraptoham preshitastena sugrivena atmana rajnya vanara mukhyanam adilla kanu. Yesterday I was looking at those slokas. Anyway, something, it will come up later. That's fine. Rama then looks at Lakshmana and describes Hanuman to Lakshmana. He says, Na Anrigveda Vinitasya, Na Rigveda Vinitasya, Rigvedena Vinitaha, Anrigvedena Vinitasya, Na Etad Bhavati, Na Ayajurveda Dharinaha, Na Asamaveda Vidushaha, Shakyam Evam Vibhashitam. It is not possible for a person who is not conversant with the three Vedas, not well versed in the three Vedas, can speak in this manner. He cannot speak. If there is someone who is not conversant with the three Vedas, he cannot speak like that. That is, since he has spoken like this, it reveals his knowledge of the Vedas, of the three Vedas. Rig, Yajus, Sama, all three. Not only that, Nunam Vyakaranam Kritsnam Anena Bahudha Shrutam. He has heard and he has Shruti Nama Atra. It is not just Shravana Matram, Pravachanam, Shravanam Matram Tatra Nasti. He has actually imbibed and absorbed it, and he has spoken with the Vyakarana Shuddhi. So Nunam Vyakaranam Kritsnam Anena Bahuda Shrutam Bahu Vyaharata Anena Nakinchid Apashabditam. He speaks a lot. Yet, he has not made even one single mistake in his speech. This is very difficult. He is a Navavyakarana Pandita, a scholar in all 9 types of Vyakaranas. Right? Na mukhe netrayoho vapi lalate cha bhruvoho tatha anyeshvapi cha gatreshu doshaha samviditaha kvachit. This is very important. Anagha vayujaha ityuktam. That is what I wanted to point out. See, though Rama is giving a certificate to Hanuman saying, no, I don't see even one bit of dosha. Kvachidapi, even a little bit, gatreshu, in even a little bit of dosham in his form. Mukhe, in his mouth, or netrayoho, eyes, lalate, netti, purvam, bhruvoho. So these parts will reveal what is there within the mind. These can immediately reflect. If there is a sincerity, you will know in the eyes, you will know in the face, you will know in the eyebrows or the forehead. All of these will reveal what is the intention of the person who is speaking. So Rama notices all those and says, or in any other parts of the body. Sometimes you say, yeah, I can do that. But you may shrug your shoulders, which means you don't believe in what you are saying. I'm not sure if, evam mam paribhashantam kasmadvai navibhashataha. That is the sentence that I was looking at. Thank you. So, evam mam paribhashantam. I am continuously talking. Kasmadvai na abhibhashataha. Why are you not replying to me? Iti Hanuman, he asks, right? It is a very innocent way of asking, na maati pesinte irukene nee yen badale solla maatengra அப்படிங்கறோம்ல. That kind of a thing is very childlike innocence in Hanuman that is very endearing to people, no? So Rama notices that he is very shuddham inside and outside. So that's why he says, na mukhena netrayoho lalate bhruvoho. I was talking about one show long time back. I think it is a British show or something. It's called Lie to Me, where the experts are supposed to have noticed facial features and small gestures in the body to figure out whether the criminal is lying or not. It's like a human lie detector kind of thing. It's a very interesting this thing. So I remembered that when I was reading this. Mukhe netrayorvapi lalate na bhruvostatha anyeshvapi cha gatreshu doshaha samviditaha kvachit na samviditaha iti anvayaha tatra. Nothing. So in the Pratilomam I could not find any proper reference. So we'll finish with this, with the Bhavartha for Anuloma Padyam. Haritoya dabho Rama viyoge anaghavaayujaha tambruma mahito apeta amodaha asarajuhu ama yaha. Sorry. So I should have changed that also. I'll change before I put it up. Hanumat samagamaha sugriva sakyancha. So Ramaha meghashyamalaha haritoya dabaha, whose lustre was that of a rain cloud. Sita viyoge Rama viyoge anaghavaayujaha asit. So that also is a Rama visheshanam eva tatra vayuputrena sangataha jataha. So next is rumamahitaha api. Or you can take it the other way around also. I will probably rephrase this sentence, because initially I thought he was, being worshipped by Ruma, yet he was, weak and dukkhitaha, and he was without joy, he was without fame, he was without strength. He reached Rama. I would rather put it the other way around. Even though Sugriva Valikaranat Durbalaha api Dukkhitaha api Kirtirahitaha api, still Ruma worshipped him. So Rumaya Pujitaha Asit, that makes more sense. And Ramam Prapa, he attained Rama. That is, he reached Rama, he had a Sakhyam with Rama. In the reverse, Pradyumnasya Kirtihi, how he got back his Kirti, this I have taken from the Vyakhyanam itself, because the Vyakhyana is beautifully explanatory and he lays down in a nice manner. So I just took what is there in the Vyakhyanam. Prathamam Indra Shara Ghatena. So because Indra kept hitting Pradyumna, Visamjnatvat, Pradyumna lost his consciousness. Kshanam, for a moment, Amaraihi saha yuddha rahitaha api. Even though he could not fight with the Devas for a moment, because he lost his consciousness. Then what happened? Punaha, Shita, Vata, Yuta, Vyattala, Akalanaya, by coming into contact with the Vyattala, with the Akasham, with which had Shita Vata, which had a cool wind. Akalanaya, by that contact, nirasta tapaha abhut, so atapetaha, nirasta tapaha, punaha. All of these are there in the Vyakhyanam. I'm just writing those. He has laid it out very beautifully. So punaha tejodayena, again his tejas came back. Shatrun hatva ariha, anavasanna kirtihi sanna, with a fame that had no end, because he killed all of the enemies. His fame did not have any end. Hence, what happened? Praudhanam stuti vishayaha babhuva. So babhuva, he became a person who was praised or worthy of being praised by great people. Right? Any questions? You can raise your hands, and otherwise we can finish the class. Yeah. Okay. Then we will finish with the Mangalacharanam. Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pathaye Namaha. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Okay.